Let's talk about some ads. Because I have some problems with ads I've been seeing on YouTube and on television. Because they are buck wild. I want to talk about first the the ad for the Pixel 10a, I think, and Gemini. It's the one with the lady in like a bookstore or a library, and she is using Gemini to ask a question about which one would fit my recommendations or whatever. And it's like this one, and it reads off some like horny ass book title. And then there's like a lady who I assume is like a librarian or the bookshop owner, wherever the fuck this ad is taking place. And she's like, and then she gives a nod, and it's like, this makes me so uncomfortable on a number of levels. And it's probably just me being a fucking weird freak. But like, one, why the hell? Like, why don't you have your headphones in when you're doing shit like that? How the fuck did you? Also, like, she looks the person who's asking the fuck is asking Gemini this shit is like acting sheepish. And it's like, what the fuck? You don't get to act sheepish when you're asking this shit out loud, and the results are getting broadcast to the entire fucking area you're in. Put fucking earphones in, so people don't fucking hear what the results are of the shit you're asking fucking Gemini. Just don't do that. Just I just don't. Also, like, you couldn't Google this shit. You had to use like Gemini like in the moment. And apparently Gemini knows what her proclivities are. But like, so so many questions. Just like why? Just why? Who made this ad and was like, yes, this is what we need. This weirdly horny. And again, like maybe I'm just a fucking weirdo. I don't like I like I don't like when people are allowed in libraries. It's like people are supposed to be doing shit there, and you're just fucking being loud. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Just fucking stop. And I hate, like, especially, I hate, I hate going out in public. Which, if you follow this fucking channel long enough, you probably know that about me. I don't like going out and interacting with people in meat space. Like, it just, like, I don't like talking to people. Fuck it. I'm going off topic of what I said this video was going to be about. This is a rant now, a more rambly rant. I will tell you a goddamn story about when I went to a place called ShopRite, which is like a tri-state area food store. They have a bakery there where you can get bread. Like they sell bread they make in bags, and then you can ask them to slice. To tell you, like, this is my worst fucking nightmare as a person. Like, because this person was doing something. Like, the only person I could see like who was doing something, and I didn't want to interrupt them, but like I was just standing there with a bag of bread that I wanted sliced, and I'm just like I couldn't like I didn't want to raise my voice, like so I kept saying like excuse me a little bit louder, and finally like I guess they heard me, and they turned around, and that seriously is my hell. Like also I'll tell another story about my social anxiety and why I probably shouldn't be a front facing interacting with the public person at a job, because there was a fucking so I used to work at a big box store, and I was someone who was like unloading the truck. Like they would get stores get truck deliveries, and some of them you store in the back, some of the shit you put to the floor. We were bringing out, I was bringing out one, someone else was bringing out another that was kind of fucked up and was fucked up in the truck, and like it got like fucked up when we were trying to take it out because it like fucked up and hit the shelves in the back. I think it was that one. Hey, it might not have been that one. But like, no, because that one actually fell backward. Like it like in the back, it just fucked up. There's one. It was like the one that was fucking. I think it was like paper towels and shit. Like it was on this like a stacked very high pallet, and it was fall like there's so many levels to this shit because this there was a kid who was walking behind the pallet, and like I wasn't following the person with the pallet. Like I was just, but the fucking pallet. So they're going, and then it starts to fall backwards, and I couldn't force myself to the kid to say like watch out. Like I couldn't say like move. Like I couldn't bring myself to do that. Like I got some fucked up shit going on in my brain. Another example of this shit of my fucking social anxiety not like being raised to like not raise my voice and shit. Fucking I went to I think it was Hershey Park, which is uh, an amusement park that's run by Hershey, the candy company. And I don't do very two things. I don't like heights, and I've never been on a really high roller coaster. And the roller coasters I've been on have given me panic attacks, or close to them. Because one was like a log flume. It was a log flume thing. I think it was also at Hershey Park. And so like we had to sit like, in the thing back and it was at an angle, like it was at too steep an angle for me and I was like moving around so like I wasn't on my back. And like it just freaked me out. And then I was on like a kiddie roller coaster. Like it was just one that was like going around circles very like it was still going fast. And like I couldn't everybody else was like screaming as you do on like I couldn't do that. I couldn't I was just like she was getting caught in my fucking chest like I couldn't scream. Again, fucked up shit in my brain is like so anyway. Going back to the ad about the Gemini thing. Another like I I I genuinely hate when someone's in a library and they're talking like loud, like they're not talking super loud, but they're talking loud enough. It just like I want to punch that fucking person in the head. Um, truthfully, I would if I was a librarian, I probably would be like that librarian from Mission Yozakura Family, the one where the fucking red haired kid goes and like the fucking person just like killing people that make noise. Like I'd be that fucking insane being. But another rat that I've seen on YouTube, I think, and I've seen it on TV, and it is like this is part of two ads that are separate that I just find them really. There's actually like three ads that I've seen that kind of make me uncomfortable. I think I've talked about one where it's the fucking weird like the diaper commercials for kids, and it's like they always have kids in them, and it's like you don't need to see the kids like doing shit. Like why the fuck are they in there? It always like freaks me out. It's like why like you're putting the shit out and you know people are out there that are pedophiles and shit and you're just like putting that shit on the fucking internet and on TV like just it icks me out. Just, ugh. But there's one that's also very specific where it's literally the embodiment of pee and shit. And like they're fucking watching this kid use the toilet. It's fucking bizarre. I think it's a Huggies commercial where this shit is. And it's fucking so insane. I think I had talked about this in another video, where I've talked about weird ads. Back to the original one that's just kind of insane that I've seen on TV multiple fucking times, and I've seen these commercials back to back, like the same commercial back to back, and it's this fucking ads about ED meds, and it's like Blue Chew, like, and it's just having them like in a bag. It's just like a baggie full of fucking like basically Viagra, and it's like fucking. It's just like what the fuck? Why is it on TV? Like we all like just put that shit on fucking like websites. Like put this shit on like sex websites or something. Don't put this shit on fucking TV. Fucking bizarre. And unlike the other side of it, this is another. I don't necessarily know why it like icks me out. Is they've made commercials like Razor. It's a razor company, and like, and mind you, if it was either gender, it would still like. I wouldn't want. I don't want either of these fucking commercials. It's like specifically razors that are like for like pubic regions or whatever. You know, like the fucking like that the areas. You know, the bathing suit areas. And like if this was a dude, I'd be like, especially like what the fuck. But it's like it's a woman ad, an ad for women. And it's just like I don't fucking like I get it, but like I don't want to see any of this shit on fucking like why. There's some things you don't necessarily need to fucking market. It's just like I don't know, so fucking bizarre. And shit, I think there was another commercial I wanted to fucking talk about. But I went on that whole fucking tangent about me being a fucking weirdo freak in real life. It just like can't like I even here I don't like raising my voice. It just like, but yeah, I just like when I'm in, I just don't. I can't talk loud. I just get when I'm like with my family at a store, or if we go to the library and like I has to pick shit up, and she knows like all the fucking librarians or whatever. When she starts talking, I just get and like they talk loud, and I'm just like I'm passive aggressively like rolling my eyes and like I have done this before. I'm like, come on, got other shit to do. Like let's fucking get their fucking phone numbers at that point. uh, yeah, I just anyway. Peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful day. I'm gonna go try and be a normal human fucking being. It's being normal's overrated, but you know, got to try it at least a little bit. Hot